Welcome to Rogan African Veggie. So I'm going to do a tour of my indoor nursery and an idea of how I get my stuff organized during the late part of winter, so that by the time summer is here, I am ready to start my gardening. So to start, I'm going to show you my okra. This is my nurse okra. It's right here. It's ready to be transplanted in about 2 weeks. This is March 13, and by April 6 we start planting our crops outside. So this is my indoor nursery. I use grow light, and I have my stand, and this is kind of like my own greenhouse. So I just showed you my okra. I'm going to walk you here. This is what we call lemongrass. In Cameroon we call it fever grass. Next to it here is my scent leaf. It's called masepo in Cameroon. You have my hot and spicy pepper. I have yellow and red. So as I walk through, you see the different types. Sometimes I label them. I still have young ones coming up here, so you can see the label red pepper. Then here is my eggplant, what we call jakatu or garden egg. This is just so ready to go. Like in 2 weeks, they'll be outdoors running. Then I have more pepper here. This is the yellow one. The one I showed you before was the red pepper. So when you walk down, because this nursery stand is in 3 layers. Let me see if I can flip my phone to show you the 3 layers. So you see there's the first layer down, there's the second one, and then there's the third one up. So I was walking you through the second layer. I'm going to move down to the bottom layer. Here, this is where I did my nursery for the jakatu. I do it in these 7 trays, 7 bowls. I have more lemongrass down here, more masepo or scent leaf, more jakatu on the bottom layer. It comes through more jakatu, more scent leaf. I have a lot of demand for the scent leaf. Some people buy it frozen. During the summer when I don't sell everything fresh, I freeze it, and I do have requests during the winter for the frozen one. So this is masepo. This not masepo. This is what we call ugu in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerians are so much in love of these, even Cameroonians, but we call it in Cameroon okongobong. So that's the second layer, the first layer, sorry. Then the top layer, I have what we call foolery, anosma foolery. This is the white one. You can see the label there, white foolery. And then I have my kene. I have both the big leaves and the small leaves, kene. So that's kene growing right there. I have my green, which in the scientific name, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a scientist, is amaranthus. You can see it here, ready to be transplanted as well. So here is more okongobong, more ugu germinating, more scent leaf or masepo. This is the first layer now. More pepper, more yellow pepper. A lot of people are so much in need of in demand of the yellow pepper. They actually take it when it's not even yellow. They buy the green version. So I learned this is more okongobong. Then when you come to this section, this is my bitter leaf. This is what Cameroonians are so much into. You have bitter leaf. It's ready to be transplanted. You see the containers, I nurse them in. I do the stem. So some are already very long and even at the point of harvesting, but this is my nursery. So they're just about to be transplanted. I have a lot of them. And I have the stem but towards the end of the winter, I kind of take some of the bigger ones into my greenhouse and reserve them there, so that during this time, if I don't have enough of the stems that are transplanted, and then I can cut more fresh stems and then plant them directly. So I also do same with my masapo, because when I cook, I use a lot of masapo too, and I drink it for healthy reasons. And I pick them straight from my greenhouse during the winter, so I'm always having it. So when it come over here, this is my water leaf. I always nurse my water leaf the last thing, because when it germinates, it runs and ready to be transplanted in 2 weeks. So I just did this one, so you can see them. They're just popping out. In about 2 weeks, they should be good to be transplanted. So basically that's it. I'm going to go over here. You see here I have my dragon fruit. I love dragon fruit, so I run with it from the winter and put them in my greenhouse, so that during summer I take it out. So I'm going to go over here. Here I have more of it. I do a lot of potato leaves too. So I have some African countries they enjoy potato leaves more than any green. So this is my nursery for the potato leaves. I also have more here coming up. You can see how grown these ones are. I started these ones earlier, so I can transplant them. Then these ones are still young, the young ones coming up. And when you come over here, Cameroonians, here we go with Njama Njama. This is my Njama Njama nursery. Let me show you. I nurse them in containers, but I use the growth light. So I use growth lights and heating pad. I have more pepper here, more masapo. So that's a brief tour of my indoor gardening, or my nursery, how I prepare my stuff for the summer. Thanks for watching.